Hi, I'm Michael Kern. I'm the CEO of Direct Legal Support, and today I'm going to show you how to submit an e-filing to the Superior Courts of California. After you create an account through our website, you can go in here and put your first name, last name, and so forth, and all your information as well as all your payment information. You will have access to then go ahead and submit an e-filing. Once that's done, you're going to come up to our e-filing portal where it's going to have you'll put in your email and your password. So in this case, I got a demo site set up. I'll log in. And this is what the main dashboard looks like. In this case, I have several templates already. You won't have any of these documents here if you just started to e-file for the first time. So you have different choices here. You can place an order, you can manage cases once you have cases submitted, you have pending orders, and you can look at past close orders. You also can do a search here by the same thing as the buttons, as well as in here you can search by case number, case name, billing code. You're going to have all kinds of drop-down things once you have case information loaded. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and do a filing. So I'm going to place an order. You're going to get a choice of what you want to do. In this case today, we're going to talk about doing an e-filing. And now you're going to select the county. In this choices, you have 22 different choices, but for purposes, we're going to choose Los Angeles. And we're going to do a sequential or a sequent e-filing. In this case, you can choose when you do an e-filing, once a case has already been made, you can choose whether you want to e-serve the participants. This only really falls into complex litigation or construction defects where there's hundreds of parties. Otherwise, everything else is done by standard service of process by a processor going out in the field and actually serving the individual. You can have the choice to choose from family or federal in this case. So if you want to choose and say, hey, I want to do a family court, you can choose family, and it'll change the portal to those requirements to do an e-filing. In this case, we're going to do a civil one, so go back to civil, choose subsequent, and then we'll go over here. We're not going to do an e-service. We're going to hit next. And then you have to choose what kind of category. It says civil, none, unlawful detainer case, probate, so forth. You got to make sure you choose, because if you choose the case number and you didn't choose one of these boxes and it's a probate case, it'll say unable to find. We've had that several times where people didn't choose the right category. So in this case, I have a case number already. E00462. You hit search. It's talking to the courthouse right now. It found your case. It shows that you already have a case already pending. Let's say you're filing a motion or an ex parte or whatever you're trying to do on a particular case. This is a spot you would choose deliver a courtesy copy. Certain documents require courtesy copies to be delivered by 12 o'clock the next business day in accordance with the Civil Code of Procedures or the local rules, which you can find on directlegal.com/e-filing. So in this case, let's just say we're going to choose, we want to also deliver a copy to the court. So we're going to say what division. We'll just say whatever division is being heard. We're going to say next. Since the case already exists in the system, it's going to choose who our plaintiff is in this case already, because there's already been other filings. So we hit next. You're going to choose the documents. So we're just going to say notice. You can choose whatever the notice is that you're trying to file. Notice of name change, notice of hearing. You got lots of choices that you can choose. Well, let's just say it's a notice of motion. A notice of motion is one that you have to deliver a courtesy copy. So you hit browse. I'm just going to select any document for the purpose here. And it says, who is it filed on behalf of? It's filed on behalf of the plaintiff. It's our lead document. Go to next. It's going to come up with the court transaction fees. And then you're going to choose whether you want to do court e-filing, which goes directly to the court. It's submitted immediately to the court, or you choose eFile today by expert review, which is us. So the difference in fee is it's $9.95 plus court EFM fees, or it's $29.95 plus EFM court fees. So it basically costs us $20 more. We review your document, make sure it's text searchable, make sure the document is bookmarked, all your exhibits are marked, because if those things are not done, the document will be rejected. So text searchable is required under CRC Rule 2.256, and all your documents have to be bookmarked if you have exhibits for examples under CRC 3.1110 subsection F to have all your documents bookmarked. The system will automatically try to do text searchable automatically. It's built in the back end of our program. It does it 99% of the time, but it's not guaranteed, so it's best that you make sure your document is text searchable. But in that one case you forget to do it by accident, the court software will automatically try to do it for you. If you have any special notes on this thing, I have a hearing on Tuesday, 21/20 at 8:30 a.m. in Department 22. That's letting them know that you are letting them know that there's a hearing coming up tomorrow in Department 22 by ex parte. They have now been notified. You also can notify any part of your staff that is already registered in our system to notify them that you submitted the e-filing. Also, when the document gets filed, it also will send to all those participants that you wanted to be notified. So in this case, we're going to choose by expert review because we're not going to submit it to the court. We're going to make sure we review it. We're going to submit. It says select the delivery option. When do you want the courtesy copy delivered? We want it delivered by tomorrow. You can choose how fast, depending on those court rules, which one is required for that judge. Some judges want it by a certain time. Most of the time, by tomorrow, by 4 o'clock, in most of the courts will be acceptable. So we'll just say tomorrow. So each step of the way, it lets you choose when do you want to submit the document to the court and when do you want the courtesy copy done. After you choose all these particular things, then you hit submit. It's now preparing the order, and it gives you 2 confirmation numbers. And the reason it gives you 2 confirmation numbers, the first one is for your e-filing, and the second one is for your courtesy copy to be delivered in tandem after the e-filing is processed, and we can submit a courtesy copy to the judge as required by local rule. Thank you for watching our video. Our contact information is displayed on the screen. Should you need any further assistance or help in processing court filing, skip tracing, e-filing, or any of our e-filing platform services, we look forward to serving you. Thank you.